Shaka show. No, I shaka show. What's your take? I said, no, I'm cool, dog. It doesn't happen like that, and sort of with a reference in. Exactly. But we are engaging in a podcast.
It's first time I get my camera. So like the experience is like try.
No, but I get
like an actor. No, like you can
okay.
Okay, that actor before.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, actor.
Go theater.
Go theater.
I'm asking.
Why asking go theater?
No, I'm thinking, is it
in South Africa? I think artists that are signed in South Africa by international record labels are signed to be silenced.
Guys, TYLA has been there. It's just that you guys know her now, when she's big. But she's wow, because why Water went big, and I think that's when she was signed. That's how you guys know Water. If you ask people about Getting Late, the song that you're talking about, and her previous songs, you guys are blank about it because why? She's only getting the exposure now because she's signed internationally.
Also, let's say and for an expectation from Rona as defense. I think it would have. It's been more than 2 years now. I say next year. Impact the states. I don't think it's exceed impact on the Momsan.
Gopolang, but I go by the name of G, and I'm here with Ofentse, Tshenolo, and Spoak over there.
Hi, Gopolang, how are you?
I'm good. Yeah, so.
I'm a cheetah.
Hi, Tshenolo.
Yeah, okay, guys, let's get to the opening announcements of the show.
Or can I street talking? I question. No, how was your week, Mpo? When's the last time you have gold? I can tell you gold. You're more calling. Oh, I don't feel it. How was your week, my dog?
I don't know. Hectic nyana at the beginning, but I think good. Sounds like a pay up.
Hey, life I feel in less than a second. Fuck no. I'm getting a something during the week in Korea. We have a conversation. Maybe I got what you will find. It's always the same. I'm always working. My week, I'm always working Monday to Monday. Because Monday is either a designer or a editor or a whatever it is, but as you do the graphic design, the photo, the nap. So I declined to I was doing a video for an organization shooting a week ago. Actually, no, I didn't shoot it. We shoot it and then I'm editing it. And then yeah, pretty much that's been my stress pretty much. And happy pretty much was what is it? Yeah, no playing the podcast. Hey, it's been a hectic week, but here we are. So now I'm just glad that we are here and then the record of here. Otherwise, I can talk about it Monday to Monday. That's it.
But difference is that Korea only
It is detailed.
Yeah, but we are in a podcast. Because it's a one-word answer. Unojilenga Jeko Papa Reference.
So yeah, what
I can support reviewers Kopalin China Yakan Chain compete to Yakalimpo.
And whenever we every week, should the biggest I could have poor and
well, for other people, they will find it as if you are poor, but now I'm poor.
Keep doing poor with I when I fail. Big I hope you're going to poor, about Nepora when I fail.
Yeah, I can't even Nepora and Navera, but Nelson explain it. And that's a bit detailed. Or jump to go and or to tell your vision of the story because of Walla. Your vision of the story.
And then it must sweet, like always. I can get complaints.
It's on a line. Am I not?
Yeah.
It's on a line.
Yeah.
This is more. That's the
No.
What do you think, Gopolang? I mean, like, when you have an opinion, I think it's
really
shitty.
didn't answer us.
How so?
You didn't give us details.
Yes.
Yeah.
How was your week?
It's very like.
And then we can engage from that.
But also, if your questions was, how was your week in detail?
That's
Using Spoak and was the error. This guy, flip.
Yeah, nearly young one. Maybe I when I my details.
mine wasn't good, honestly.
Yeah, there's a story here. That's all you wanna know.
No,
but it's not
it's
fair
not
because
even-
you guys didn't say anything, and then it's clearly, and then it needs to share.
Because
Is it fair
yeah,
now?
That's like me saying, oh, it wasn't good, and then I leave you guys on the cliff.
But we like a music before for a name.
I just keep quiet.
What music now?
Oh no, before Kalu for the name, man.
Has it something to do with it?
No.
It has nothing to do with it.
It's because I'm going back to school. I went back to school and we had holidays for like a month.
Should I give them context or Tshenolo? What's the problem?
No.
I shouldn't. Okay. But
No.
leave them guessing.
Let's leave,
Okay,
yeah,
sure,
we'll
that's
just
fine.
leave it. Let's just leave it there. Yeah, I think we can get into the announcement now.
You think we should?
We can.
But it's only one announcement,
I
guys.
really don't want to give us details, so
We are moving on.
I want to know what you guys did.
Oh, the week.
Yes, of course.
What were you up to?
Nah, the important details. I'm over to me.
Then I
Let's just do the announcement tonight.
I read the announcement. Tshenolo, Chera show. Chera show. No, I Chera show. What's your take? I said, no, I'm cool, dog. It doesn't happen like that, and so it's a reference in.
Exactly.
But we are engaging in a podcast.
Marwana ke mokananga o compare to so. Nahana tu.
And get me tea.
Oh my yeah.
How was your week? It's simple. How was your week? Let's say how are you? Okay, sharp. Give me to call some mono or a and the Latsabana didn't pinch. It's Kabot of it. And then Ukopanalen, the two very Sean Chaka, how is it? If look like a fellow, linearly some kind of connection, there's gonna be a conversation there.
Sure.
Where the crochet rank up empty, when you was Spani, Wachakotima, Meremukai, what? You having a conversation? We don't see each other every day. If we don't see each other every day, it's pointless. Sorry. This is the only platform we can change. We can have decent conversation. How was your week? If you're having the problem some or whatever, then child. If I take I'm child. Yeah, it's an example. It's an example. Yeah. Stop it. And then obviously you block out.
Maranguru when a bigger no.
No, you know the change. Matala episode 4. That's episode 1.
Neda cash, I feel like that Kopana as a podcast. I'm going to put the questions to them with the madam.
Change, accept change.
But because of the very same conversation we would have, the same conversation we can have here.
Marabuza or Madam Okran, when I'm going to put it with you. Oh, he Calafanda.
Oh, from no.
Ah, so what? Can I suppose we get a channel to get an edition?
Ladies one.
Can you get a channel again?
Next.
Oh, next episode.
Yeah, there's a give back and the Koreaki Wabon.
Gopolang bana o choose to ba para context. Oh, go.
Into detail, my weakness was hectic. Mathemata is something before they went.
Oh wait. And the intro ya right there. I wonder why Ella. Sorry.
Yeah, so as I was saying, they were busy with organizer
Cause panic. Oh.
So that was part of the toll.
Go north.
You need to give us a little bit of context. Yes. You need to give us a little bit of context because we're plumber everywhere. Oh, so only piece during the week. Mamo. Hey. We were out loud. During people. Or what's that? You feeling it?
Yeah.
At least Mark, if you need context.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
I also
Over to some
It's
related. It's not really an announcement. Well, it is an announcement. Let me just make it as it is. Kurfela, there's gonna be the nitty-gritties that we'll get into it. Currently, Kinale, we are sitting with another guest, guys, ne? And I can say we are guest forever. Part of the network itself. Yeah. So there's a show that is coming up. It's in the pipeline. It's related to entrepreneurship. It's related to business. So that very same show is still in the development phases, and hopefully soon enough we will be dropping that type of content into the network. So, guys, let's welcome Kipapi right now. He will introduce himself. And Sanza Respanade as well, but everybody too on the podcast itself. So. In the near future, if maybe you are interested in business, entrepreneurship, and all of that, financial literacy, on all of that, so it's very much important to at least the rebellion podcasting. Not that's cool though.
To add into that, it's also going to that episode when we were talking about what initiatives are we taking as Black people to endorse ourselves. So this is one of the other ways in terms of business, there's not much information that is accessible.
Yeah.
So in the podcast, what we need to do in terms of maybe saving or investing or whatever it is.
And so on and so on, dog. So at least it's another platform. It's a good fit, ne? Yeah, I don't know so really want to fully never pattern, but as case by fit, matter fast.
Surprise.
Matter fast. So that's the announcement for now. We will continue to read it. So but this podcasting fully for the network, not only this podcast, but the network itself. So this show is gonna be independent, but within the network itself. So you're not a TYLA in a lady presenter and all and so on and so on. So that's pretty much about it. Yeah, hi.
Welcome,
yeah, so how is
what's happening?
Yeah, I think we're good at the announcement.
We're good.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good. I want you guys to tell me how is the last episode? Shooting it, how people received it. How was it?
Okay. What do you mean?
Tshenolo. Actually.
I'll give you your opinion now for once.
What the vari?
How was it from?
Yeah,
like we shoot and a Hulim actually.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Actually, we shoot like Nulim Nati.
And the day we share, but then Monday. When do we?
No, the last one hasn't.
No, okay. Episode man 2.
The second episode.
You're talking about the
second,
one
yeah.
the one that we shot.
No.
No. No, but well, we can even touch on that because we've never spoken about it as yet. So we can even include both of them, and then I don't mind who will start. I can't win a matter about ring.
Ring a piece. You don't have spotlight. The floor is yours.
I think you don't know one day. I'm podcasting and I go as smooth. So, I'm gonna get so. And it's something. As we don't give it a amount of money, who had me to get a rose and like Sakahol. Yes, because like a birthday, if they got September, and Shabbat, I have 15. What's September?
You were saying, Piggy.
Well, from my side, apart from maybe social media, I give the fact that we have Twitter, guys. We are on Twitter, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, we are on TikTok. Maybe I can go with the Tinder, Tabona. Yeah, we it's a platform to the platform. Go fair. It might be a possibility. Oh, Horeka. Oh, Horata go Tinder. Oh, I
I swipe right, you swipe left or swipe right.
Oh, how we right? Oh, it can work back there, Tabo. Yeah, Tabo. Fun, I know. Yeah, bon, Tabo. So, on those social media platforms, okay, the reception is grand. Whether like TikTok or the numbers are growing rapidly, to be quite honest, go TikTok or more than the others. Kurfela, because I'm the one on the post, thing. I feel so strong, maybe TikTok because of security and the Twitter. I can simply say okay, because I on a regular basis. Yeah, so it's in Facebook and Instagram. They are coming. Yeah, but the atmosphere, people are loving it. Yeah, so there's something I can notice saying, but I wanna fix it. Quality the comments.
Oh yes, I wanted to tell you about that.
Yes.
You switched off the comments.
I haven't gotten the chance for the kids writing because of your cover writing. So I need to get to figure out that I go YouTube studio so that you can comment. So because I'm sure people would probably want to comment, but because of the category, then we would get much better feedback from the people based on that. So, but apart from the social media platforms, people around me are receiving it well. Yeah. My friends on WhatsApp, close friends on WhatsApp are receiving it well. I'm getting a thumbs up. So, I'm fit to. It's for now. The launch or whatever that we just started, it's promising. I don't want to lie. Direction,
And then on the episode itself, on how it was in terms of the context of that episode, in terms of how it started from. I was saying how was that journey throughout the thing, and then having to watch it also, that rush or whatever commotion was happening, it resulted to what we have now. So what would you say about that?
So Askisi, your mic was a bit low, so okay. If you don't mind, you can repeat it.
In terms of like the context of the podcast, the episode, in terms of like from Hotala saying that process, Hotala saying set up, and then having to be part of it also, experience how, and then having to watch it also. How was that process also in terms of the question?
For me?
Yeah, for you. I didn't know really about the reception. In terms of young when and not necessarily the reception of it.
No, in a sense, like basically seeing the outcome of your work. Like
it's essential.
How we share when we're now on YouTube, or okay, this is the video, it came together. How did it feel for you?
Knowing how it
started. Yes.
Okay. To be quite honest, when we are recording, I mean, whatever zone it is.
Yeah.
So when we're recording sharp, whatever zone it is, and then when I start to edit, like, because I look at it so many times, already, it's when I saw episode 1, I was more worried about myself and how I look, to be quite honest.
Yeah, essentially.
I was more worried about how I look because of but Niki feel or I man, feel or ke even my family never bana lobo. So can talk the cat. I'm getting back to Mona. Not the contract. It's a cat and trying to look pretty. I'm busy. So once in a while, so I was only worried about how I look, not what I'm saying or anything like that. So after a while, no, people don't care, dog.
Facts.
People don't give a fuck. They don't care how you look. And I think it's part of the reason why, like in theater to the public, for people to see. I'm allowing people to criticize. Exactly. I don't look too good or whatever the case may be. You're in a moment there, or I don't get something right. I want that to show so that I don't want to be somebody that I am not. That's one thing I'm trying to shy away from. Misrepresent. And this is a platform, basically, this platform, it that ability to give voice out, keep expressive about things. And having people around me that know who I am. You really just need to just get up and do it. Don't give a fuck who says what time. If you want to do it, just do it. Whatever obstacle. So I'd like to assume maybe but they are more worried about how they look, how they would sound, more TV or more YouTube or the wider audience. So but that was my experience. So immediately and then I didn't the things then no one has brought it up, or maybe people can bring it up. Maybe that's why it's going to be the comments so that you can get that feedback. But because of if it's you know what, this thing. If I can do it now, I can do it again and again and again.
You can grow.
And I can grow and
as
I can
much
be
as
better at it.
The number di qala ko 0, 1, 2. Khona gore 0 ka reflect. It's part of your memory. This is where you started. That's why at a later stage, maybe this is something greater. You have that reference of this is where we started. And then it's a story, whatever. Gopolang wena.
Okay, and one last one. One last one for Gopolang. And as a creative, I'm afraid of criticism because of industry as it is. There's multiple podcultures.
Podcasts.
There's so much podcast out there, and like there's so much production, which is the show. And then now I was more focused on the lighting and the production side of it. It was more important to even visually entertaining to people, so that appealing. Appealing. And because of the reception that I've received, I haven't received any criticism, and if it works for what you're trying to do, because of even though there's brands like Media that are and others, but even with that, it means for as long aesthetically that sound okay, would look okay visually. Next, so when I look at it from a small phone, it looks perfect. When I look at it from a big screen, it's satisfaction because of with the limit. The resources limited resources and what
but the drive and the ability has led to this also.
It's led to what we have done right now. So
that's a good point.
So that's how I am getting the whole thing. I'm just getting used to overwhelming numbers and them growing
and the growth of it.
Because my kid dog, I don't know are some guy papa podcasting and then I can say so it feels so
at some point the results are we embarking on at the moment as much as maybe because they are unfamiliar and you have not been in that space. It was something of like new to you, and that's why you share in this manner. But it's something that you should expect more. This is just the genesis of it. From here, let me tell
you one thing. I'm more focused on the production and making it looks aesthetically perfect and sounds okay and looks okay. I'm more stressed about that. I don't care about who says what guy outside, but I do care if maybe it's criticism and constructive. But if it's constructive. But I'm just saying from that perspective, I knock a sharp. That's
Maragara was a go feel.
I'm not this more like another town.
That's Spoak.
Gopolang.
Okay.
Can I at least rephrase this question for Gopolang if you allow me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Corey, your genesis about the whole thing. I think maybe for probably
because the last episode was the first episode.
Yeah.
And we had to share our stories or how it came about. So you don't mind sharing, maybe starting from that perspective and then jumping on Tabayori.
The question.
What have you experienced so far, the last 2 episodes, and people around you and whatever? And like, let me just give visual.
Okay, for me, it is very unexpected. Firstly, I didn't imagine myself on a podcast, although I wanted a YouTube channel, right?
Sorry guys. I checked it away. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but when I got a call, Papi hooked me up, and he was like, there's a podcast going on, and they need a female representative, right? And okay, as the only female, it kind of like scared me, because I was like, 3 boys.
I like it.
Yeah.
So you felt
I don't know. I didn't know how to expect. But that thing, I'm the only female, kind of like, okay, it was like a shock to me,
Yeah.
But okay, then I got a call from Ofentse, and he gave me like a brief.
A brief.
Yes, a brief of like what the podcast is gonna be about, what they need, all of that, right? And then cool, I met the guys for the first time.
The 3 guys. What were they for?
The guys for the first time.
Oh, God,
Yes, you.
Yo, even
All
me,
4 of us.
I remember.
For
Well, and
Wasn't-
Shakesy and all of that.
Oh,
but
oh.
yeah.
But nigga kana voice in altain.
Oh, I haven't made Vice.
Eish, no. Yeah, because of yeah.
And I thought he's Vice, the guy who was here earlier.
No, he's not Vice.
I thought it's Vice.
He's not Vice.
Yeah, well, I met them for the first time.
Marcus, man, boys. Anyway, that's why I want to make stress.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, but
Yeah, but anyways, I met them for the first time, and I liked their vibe. Like aside from the recording and everything, personality-wise, knowing them outside of camera was like a fun experience for me. Like I felt like being busy for a long time.
Yeah, it just gelled.
Yeah, I felt like I knew them, and that was like very comforting for me, because being able to work with someone outside of camera makes it easier for me on set.
Yeah, true.
So it was fine. Shooting the first episode.
Was that your first time on camera?
It was.
Like
on
ever?
Camera, like
in a set.
speaking.
Oh.
I'm used to modeling, those kind of things,
Okay, get you.
But like being on camera, speaking my mind type thing is like, it's a challenge, but like I'm getting the hang of it. I guess they're making it easier for me.
Yeah.
Although sometimes, although
I know so. Yeah.
no, I'm just
I guess I can understand what you do.
Kupa, what's something? As much as in a sense of one of the things that before going into the situation, not knowing it was a girl more machita.
yeah.
In light of that, how has it been for you in terms of you being a representative of the female species in this platform? What a woman would say, or what like a youth girl would say, type of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like I haven't gotten into that much, considering the topics that
spoken about, yeah.
You know, there are topics that will fully allow me to
express
represent the female, you know, to present the hands. So I feel like we haven't gotten into that fully. But when the time comes, I think I'll be able to take all of them.
Yeah, that's the reason you are here.
I'll be able to handle that.
That's the very same reason you are here.
When the time comes,
we can get a female perspective with it, guys. Let's come on or come at Chimbo Sofia. You don't call them bitches. You come as fast. No, they're not hoes. They're not hoes.
They just holistically hoes.
I love the experience. Like, I'm happy here.
You're happy here?
Yeah.
No, you're welcome. We like you too. We love you too.
Yeah. Spoak. Yeah, save the best for last.
No, it's
experience
in terms of the episode.
Let's hear you.
Yeah, I can WhatsApp when I spoke fast. I'm look. Khona dialing.
No sure no.
Wena
o tsara ke tsa bagolo fela. No one.
Ntate.
Ke dumoga tsha ke duka. Ke lebetse dipilisi go koloing.
Tsmara ke kopile ka ra khopoga ke third floor yi. Ha re khopoga tsali di otso di toto.
Mpetsa go ene tse di green tse di nyana.
O ne le tsone le.
Na ke na di idea.
No phela nna as first time aga ke le mo camera. So like the experience tsa ka tsona di ka swaya.
No, but I can re botsa
ka actor. No like ke ada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Okay, actor.
Koka theater.
Go theater.
I'm asking.
Why asking go theater?
No, I'm thinking is it
Then a good like a theater. Or rating somewhere more ka YouTube and thing no rebon.
No.
Hey. Reference.
Ono go bela lisilo. Mara le
Lisilo.
Lisilo.
Yeah. Really?
Yeah. Nikile go lisilo.
Ning. Only infant. Lisilo pela nele infant di man.
Nele so tlhalefe. Kana go lisilo.
Na santsa le ka idi man.
Di man.
Oh, when I come in, go para batho botlhe. Yeah, it better go. It's sharp.
I can't get this so.
Yeah, because I'm trying to explain to you how you need to be.
I was there.
Una do, I get over there.
We cut the party.
No way.
So.
Oh. Yeah, so I want to go for the
Imani ke bua ka bolisilo
Abara bantshela Gordon Sumo. We tlogetse le Gordon.
Ke na no role bit ne.
Ka para we.
I never wanted this guy.
Man ke bua ke le na gitse bol kala liwa ka bodi.
Lisilo
go so di menkena mafetu Google and there.
Tseno mo romane.
Yeah.
Mi dice kala
ka mana re ditamati mo go bua re ditamati
Man
re ditamati ko lisilo re ditamati
ai no na ke
lisilo nele what year was this
la mona
What
I was a baby then. What do you mean? I was a baby then.
What year
you don't necessarily have to go utlwagale and come close to the mic ask I want to tla ka tikana because now I'm
khona go tsa so
yeah
khorosa tiste papu
but before to etsa so guys
No discipline.
I can mara bona ke experience
labo.
Ki lebetse experience. No ki lebetse ne
I Tshenolo, that's an excuse.
what year was it naka gopola
wela ba gopola
ke jare feng
ora ya re jale feng
ano actor obvious
da nna ke kene
ke
ka
prize moment a go mola
da ke kene ka season 3 season 3 ka rene era ka 2001 yeah ke kene from ka June.
Like I don't know if he's serious.
Serious.
And then I'm genuinely I wanna know for the serious. Like genuinely so.
Yeah, dog, I am.
How old were you? How old were you?
How old were you?
I was a baby.
Like there's an age. There's a lot of babies. There's an infant. There's.
Well, when I started, like I think I was like, Boma. They said 18 months. Yeah, it was 18 months.
18 months.
Yeah, and then Kashapadi season 2.
No, it doesn't want man.
Rita Mandi.
And I go piggy.
Yeah, I wanna go.
Right?
No, but why I got to work those and Usiras and
That's the thing.
Maybe what actor no.
Like this. For the experience that on that one, the experience I got on that one.
And the way you cover and get them go see like on a real damage.
Yeah, you're taking us on a rebel home for a good 5 to 10 minutes, baby.
Guys, anybody who can act, labona pure talent digi. The first way born first hand right now.
When I was information here, no suits are
fact check. Fact check if it's on China, no.
Like you didn't take fact check.
Tshenolo, perfect. Let's say level Tshenolo the way alam botlhaba ka teng. I can like cover pop culture in terms of yona ka yona ina le bo strata mo tieng ya yona. So this is one of the aspects of strata. Di man tlamela tla ra ba potso matala or distractive. Ra be ra le bala la ba actor audition and sa talent ga ba fit. Le sa
give you an experience. Why you doing Babo Khay mo.
Fuck it, no.
Did
you? Okay, I want to hear your experience, dog.
Asanka sa buene, it's momentum mo
it's gonna be changing. Tshenolo be you.
This is him.
Be you. Must be me.
This is him.
I'll be me.
Yeah, and Chaka, please come on. I will jump into the good topic in Chaka.
Yeah.
Maybe
I think enough for now. My
summarize,
take. Yeah, okay, summarize.
Please don't. No, my talk, no. Please.
Sharp. I think maybe ki bua ka di take home tsaka. I think working around batho. Wabo ke yona.
Nice.
Oh, nice. Ke yona one of the greatest maybe take homes eki feeling from the whole experience. Having regardless gore gona le ka mo goreng the way the structure look at thing.
Okay.
Go ka re foster gore re kopane in some way, but rona because of wa qava gore o good ka eng ke qava ke good ka eng Gopolang wa qava good ka eng Tshenolo wa qava ke good ka eng ha di elements se ka ofela di kopana. We don't need gore maybe re wena o in charge of what wena o in charge of what if something goes wrong, which is something that happens almost all the time, only contingency in terms of that line. So that's one of the things to get COVID in terms of go TYLA and working amongst a group, go through the obstacles and really overcome in that sense. So just that currently take home out of the entire experience. So
no, but the reception that you got from your people.
Oh, from my people?
Yes.
But in terms of people physically, but maybe kontung or mama lady, it's been good though. It's been good. You know, in more society, it's good to see something new from Mutumuntu.
Yeah.
Regardless gore o tlo enka jang ora o enke jang, but ha o bona motho tsana le wena mqabang gore ke yo mfete ke phela lena, but o khona o nka stand out with something so it also gives a good reflection on yona ka yona.
Maliga ka na I think at the first episode, kept them calling her, Baro, famous come Merpong. And I think she was lying. I think now what I Yeah, but even send the link. So it's about the link. Send the link. I want to see you go. That was my first thing. And because I get stressed, yeah, diplomat Ferrari to Ferrari car. Oh, that's it. Another one. You know what? It is what it is, Joe. So yeah, that's So
oh, let's get a couple of matches. Ramoleg, auta ratalosa. Obvia.
No samogit.
Amogela. That's what amogela. Yeah. Corona. In the public eye, guys. Amogela.
Yeah, amogela. Yeah. Another thing that I think specifically on the last episode, I think I enjoyed it most out in the politics. I think I enjoy more conscious or information based conversations. Also,
yeah, good feedback from that.
Ne, arba vetar diving mo topicing ya rona. Yeah, why you? I feel.
Yo, yeah, I know.
I can read this, I guess.
Yeah.
I can just read it.
Yeah, you can just read it.
Okay. Do you guys believe that musicians signed to international record labels have great success than artists signed to South African record labels?
All right.
If yes, explain.
Very interesting.
All right, interesting. No, that is. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't think so. You don't know. Question.
You want me to elaborate the question?
No, I got repeat.
Oh yeah.
So basically, do you feel like the artists that are signed by
international
record labels become more successful than Zetteling signed in South Africa?
Yeah, locally.
Meaning locally based record labels.
50-50 really.
Okay.
50-50 sure.
Like, obviously, like, let's say maybe it's a Moka city. Mama will get on a fail. So can you was successful? Then I'm told. Then Baba will control. Mama like I look until you want mommy. So who simple for like I got
oh, let's have 50-50. And Baba Ngaba said they come from Kaiwan. So even it is
like Sheba play cool like Wabana play cool Ujuan, big. Carly and Karuchila Kaivele.
Marano are independent.
Yeah, Karodalea, Kadaki.
Solistic.
Marana
too soon. I can't say no Spanish. I can't distribution deal. Oh, but and then we independent.
Yakabo my family tree, so banale distribution deal one of the
soon. Kintu Maporisa I swear basically. Learn independent Maporisa Mare. Car distribution Kisun. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong.
And also the details of the contract in the public space. It's a distribution deal, so the label Yamaporisa being Piano Hub or
Piano Cabs.
Oh, Yamaporisa again.
I saw never to go Piano Hub.
Tarkibo never lead to
always.
I want to sell them to the wrong. Just Google it.
But Lisa said it right.
My police, go back to Languting about
it.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to be Google.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Tshenolo, you think it's 50-50?
Yeah.
No, I think also must also understand correct. Na leslan chika ba banka ka ba ba tlore ke qadile ka di conspiracy na ile ba fetune the current music space hona no it's an agenda based music space if you were to get me I'm going to break it down maybe to the best of my ability.
Okay, cool.
For in South Africa, ke tlo qala pele in South Africa, ke tlo bua ka bo Nigerian artists what in South Africa. I think artists that are signed in South Africa by international record labels are signed to be silenced.
Oh, I know.
If you get what I'm saying. Also, I'm gonna give you an example ka Loiso. Remember Loiso when he was on YouTube? Every day note something says
Loiso
vocalist on loco ambitious.
Oh,
winning idols.
Winning idols or winning idols.
I saw le na biditswe ke John Legend at some point.
Na it's the covers up in Santa.
And then tanga ba meet kada ase no.
O sainilwe kada.
A tloka fana lo iso.
Mapi no outlet or ba pizza guy. Or anything. I get to know perfect check it or something.
Oh,
not yet.
There man o sainilwe ko international matter. Like, I'm not too sure what the name of the record label is, but Khonano he's in the phase where he's supposed to give out music, but hasa give out the music because barabam batlela batho ba songwriters batlo mongwalang pina itlo not pina but dipina for it compile album. There's been more than 4 years more processing you, and in between that 4 years and in between that 4 years I was actually maybe like a single or if there is a single, let's actually push you for the expectation of an international. Because obviously, if you move from an ambitious to an international, one of the offers to link consideration into Tshenolo, you're gonna get a wider market. Meaning the numbers are gonna skyrocket. Ditlo kupuga from what it is now more ambitious. So if we don't release a little single, khape really utla anyway now because maybe South African flavor or whatever for whatever reason. If I push you as Tamil expectation thing, then it means somehow you're being silenced. Because if you check
cases,
how many cases of the instance? Let's see suicide.
Okay.
Go to Gem Africa. Huh? Okay, let's go. Yeah, there's nothing more we can do. Just check.
Yeah, nigeringa. Let's see and for an expectation from Rona as defense. I think it would have. It's been more than 2 years now. I say next year. Impact analyzed states. I don't think it's exceed impact analyzed Mumzans.
The thing is, your case. I didn't think it was straight constituency because that was gonna be my
yeah.
But then but not only that case that I was gonna put in front
as an example.
Yes. It doesn't necessarily reflect to the fact that you are signed to a international record label.
Yes.
Case in point here in NSTC himself because of obviously he Southaa NSTC, and I think that's luckily he has a fan base and it's solid for him in South Africa. Just that Karako States, what I've picked up is the fact that I think you need to be independent, the Karako States, because of after listening to a podcast that came on recently. It's a matter of kada to hustle as much as Kayi. If you kind of literally from the get Kayi only like at all. When you get that side,
it's like you're starting from afresh.
Because you must understand
you need to establish relationships, you need to establish connections. If this is the direction you want to take in terms of putting out your music, that side, channel, if
started even
before the label
going to stage
in that moment no gonna feel like before the signing.
But that's true because of
consistently record or something. Now it's like it's limited. You're not even seeing. That's why I know Azama who push the gaming side of him being public because clearly I span because you can't have as much as I rata, but it can be a contingency to boost up your numbers because
gaming.
Channel gaming in the same channel music. On told and told more traction because to me Baba famous in that space. So the numbers Sakada they reflect that and that's his own hustle.
Oh,
it's not the label. It's not the music. It's not the label. Yeah, I kopane next leading, but it's somehow gonna le mo intertwined thing because o gonna dlala dipina tsa gago mo yona platform le gona o dlala dipina tsa gago tsa dlala a game or whatever. So somehow ina le interlink le music. As ba pa matala batho ba re ka ba nimang is the example on but I think also there's also like a limited number of people that are representative of Ronare in terms of that space. That's why it's a bit successful because maybe if Sony etona 4 artists from Africa and only so many good artists around Africa, but break it down young to 4. Is it kwaito? Is it Afro what? Is it piano? Is it hip hop? And all type of a thing. So for me, I feel like it's it's all about when.
Yeah.
You know, I feel that because of all the people who have broken out for Babin Chumbu.
Yeah.
Your Penna Boys, your WizKids, your all of them. Yeah. Your Davidos, even in Southaa, we can say our TYLAs, our Big Coffee. No, but it is what it is.
That one, actually.
No, but I'm just saying, well, we recognize them.
Yes,
which is at the end of the day, that's how you get money by being recognized at the end of the day.
But as much as I paga, what choose you alone? I saw maybe somehow music we pull. O ka ba le leverage mo conversation impact gona le motho choosang gore re lata o as re sfatle go saba if one taller kitchen
then ola
maporisa o jumpile mo piano is an originator ya piano
ke re Tyla
one taller kitchen pori o jumpile mo piano but he was not a piano man, he was not originally in piano one taller, but the label decided na gore be na disfatlego sa dai how about or even why na ba sa kae ka bza 30 million or whatever amount ba mkaileng gore be na one ton head yeah pela re ka se ignore ntse re dutlang as much as this na maybe credibility but how we now check everything wa bona re ke mangwe o selectang gore ya go popa khona lo o buelang ke talent vele gore nna ke a push through this the youngster no ka se mogane a ka tla imata talenta ge pure gona le yanong bo le ke le meke o ka se mogane
ta be yanong ya fela yanong
ke va
ko potla yo opinion ra re ka ko potla yo opinion and against o tla kena ko ene we because the talent still an international artist I'm sure if you signed this side or signed that side but at the end of the day she made it out so ke case study e ka kona go re ka ka yo currently or Utsuileang or Ukadileang was states, but we know Tyler. No, everybody knows Tyler. So,
we know Tyler now.
Yes.
Now.
That's the thing. That's what I want to get into.
I'm just telling you, but don't turn up because of another camera. I got shot at it. Why Google it? Okay, when I thought to South
for me personally, now it's I don't know, like hearing your guys' point of view, it's a 50-50 now, because for me, TYLA started off I think as an independent artist. She did release a song.
I remember it.
Even before Cold
Getting late.
Even before
I knew her guy.
She didn't get enough traction basically until she got signed by an international record label, which is Epic Records.
But she's signed.
She's signed by Epic Records. It's the same record as Drake, Travis Scott, 21 Savage, and this is why she's getting the exposure that she's getting. Do you understand? So it's very like
it's like
guys moto nale so askis go kana mo gane gape moto nale ko idols ka 2013
yeah
a wina Abarana up. From 2013, Matala. Ucho Mutuna o Nanale Pelanale hype. That's why I want to track record in terms of information. Marcela's Kala didn't get the fella Zena Matal and then out of the blue fella.
It wasn't out of the blue. It wasn't out of the blue.
It was.
Everyone keeps saying that.
What do you mean? I look like 2018.
Everybody, I'm OG. In order to make it.
It's not about being an OG. Give out something, Matala.
Guys, TYLA has been there. It's just that you guys know her now, and she's big. But she's wow, because why Water went big, and I think that's when she was signed. That's how you guys know Water. If you ask people about Getting Late, the song that you're talking about, and her previous songs, you guys are blank about it because why? She's only getting the exposure now because she's signed internationally.
Also don't forget, South Africa is in fashion, like in terms of global.
It
is. So we need a face for South Africa, my God. Papa States is in Jamaica.
Because of hard work getting me.
Because what feet a picture but to buy batang or a celebrity,
and okay, can I say my point?
Wait.
That's fine.
Tell us Zulu, no.
I was saying about Drake,
the same level.
Yes.
Pela TYLA o change management to kana ke mangole nale koto.
That's why not boyfriend.
Medial I'll tell you boyfriend ya ke mango. What DJ? Kuthiwa Waffles. I can hopola Waffles of Fitliang Lena ka connect ka states via management. And naturally outchatting ya manage. Silly outchatting is the same one ya TYLA. Not out management. So the connections are easy.
So I can boo. I can.
I want to ask you guys because you guys are saying so. TYLA got the deal, the international deal, because of her looks.
No.
Because wait, you saying Huri, she fits the picture, right?
Yeah.
To become a representative of us. Rihanna. So you're basically saying she got it because of her looks.
No, but Rihanna can sing. Rihanna can sing also.
Yes, but Rihanna can sing also. So
so it's not because of how she looks.
But you guys are diverting from the fact that
okay, let me get you to another example. Khona conversation Kevin Hart is an industry plant. Yeah. It's not on his looks, it's not on talente but Kedulem's everywhere kon re phanda ko teng akere ba mo beile as a motho o keneng a phanda meaning hustling from his start ya o kena from where, so you must have a track record gore o zamile ke mo nantsepina ile what ke mo na entse in ile what o ngthola ke choya ko Atlanta mo senior trap ana go trapiwa. It wasn't everyone was trapping, but it depends if re batla ntsa agenda ya dithunya. Then re tlo batla artist e tlo buang ka dithunya too much and willing free gore di tlhagelle. That's why it really more resulting in music or distasteful in terms of hip hop at this point. So in that same instance, I'm not too sure about the characteristics of what the picture is, what a TYLA we're looking for on TYLA, but that person is not. If we were to give an example, khona le bana ba bina. And happy via luck, le fortune riding in on top.
I think it all boils down to the fact that lucky
on her side. Lucky on her side.
Yes.
Not on who controls the system.
Yeah, but then
there's a difference.
Now I hear what you are saying.
If Rebata a president, and Rebata a president that loban corrupt.
Yeah.
Rebata di man cause ramkava. The characteristics that di batlang for a president. Corruption, what not mototlo sevambatu, mototlo etsang gore di agendas are na di fulfill. One told key characteristics that di building gore go be that certain president. In the same music, Buffett Pella were in a war.
Yeah.
That's why there are warfares in the world. Strategies that you use to conquer the entire war. Khona letsa media, khona letsa economics. That's another topic ka kenang mo yona gore khona le an economic warfare. Who is deprived money, who is given more money. Ki ntse di difference between these two. One told. You can't be ignorant to the fact that we were colonized. whoever was colonizing us wouldn't let the grip go. Colonize. We would find something else, another way. I might give you the artificial freedom that you think you are living in right now.
Artificial freedom.
Yeah, but when you look into the fine print.
So when I leave you family right. Yeah, for Illuminati.
I give you Illuminati.
No, it won't get there.
But pega matata.
What? But the thing is, what to emphasize point on D2, we're not disputing what you are saying, dog. You are not disputing what you are saying. You are right. You are correct. So.
No right. Yeah. Asaba right.
Okay. No, but I'm saying for it. Oscar told this out because at the end of the day we have to get to a point.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah.
In this instance,
pure talent. Yamutoka kenang truba Bible kenin truba. Iris is one testament of pure talent. I got drift away from you. But obviously, if Iris is independent and is talented and have 50 agenda Ronaldo and like a fan base ya gage. Ako nang turka itsa golana di mara ka di zama kaofela ambitious khale di zama kaofela gore ba mo extinct mara ha khone because he established his own fan base whatever, but he can't get the same benefits as a TYLA who's under a label who is included in the heads of the system that have benefits of the system also.
In conclusion, you are saying for internationally signed artists have the ability to make it further than those.
You just
guys. That's what you were saying.
No, don't
but aren't they successful?
I got it. Did I not say? Listen, did I not say?
Yeah.
It's not so because khonale agenda ya go silence batho ba ba talented mo Africa. I did say that.
Yeah.
So in relation to dating, I'm saying no, but I'm also explaining why the system why the way cutting to my point. Not necessarily saying there are artists that we can give examples Bopena Poematal. As much as Harkave agenda ko Nigeria, maybe there's somebody else who has the same opinion I have in our South Africa and Nigeria in the same light of the same conversation.
Anyways, yeah, so I feel like we haven't really answered the question. It's 50-50, Wabo. It's 50-50. And I guess exactly. So I guess we'll close it there. Thank you guys for joining the podcast, and have a great
subscribe
weekend.
Follow and like.
Yes, subscribe, comment, share, copy link. Yeah, so that's it.
Bye guys.
I made it.